I had to commit. I started doing the countdown like that. I had to commit to
Backstage. No, that was good. It was really, really good.
Damn it,
Very,
Chad.
very impressed.
So embarrassing. So that's how we start our show backstage. This is how we communicate with each other, knowing that we're going to go live in 5.
This is the first I've heard of this, by the way.
Yeah, it's not something we always do. But as soon as Joe saw that I was going to commit to that, he threw me straight on air. That's mean. So, how is everybody doing today?
I'm good. How are you? And how is everybody in the comments?
Superb. We've had a good day today. We've been busy. Doing
really busy.
A lot of admin stuff this morning. A lot of just general paper stuff, and then this afternoon we were doing a writing session with Matt Carden, weren't we? Of X Factor fame. Lovely guy.
And we wrote a great song.
Yeah, we did.
Am I pixely, mate?
A little bit, yeah. Have you got family on the old whipping?
I've told them. I've repeatedly told. I mean,
5 times.
That's it. It's going in the bin.
That's it. I don't think they understand how important this is. I mean,
and how regular it is.
Exactly, it's the same
every
time.
night, 6:00. I mean, I did put in the description that it was the 4th of April today. I feel like I've lost all track of time and days. So
that's funny. Well, it's just nice that we actually at least you got the time right. That's something that we seem to be getting wrong. Automatically settings say that we're doing it at 5:00 instead of 6:00. So. Do you know what I mean? We're only a month out this time.
Apparently, you're pixelated now, Dave. Right.
Well, I don't know what to say. I think everybody must be streaming Star Wars today because it's May the 4th, isn't it? Star Wars Day.
That was Right, I'm gonna go try and sort this out, and then you can sort it out.
Well, I'm going to sort it out by doing the old-fashioned way, which is I'm just going to carry on regardless, and hopefully it fixes itself.
Cool.
And then if that doesn't work in the next few minutes, I'll make a change. But I can't be. I mean, Lachlan L-Dog's in the comments today. Everyone just letting you know he's literally gone out now just to go and do the everybody off the Wi-Fi, which we don't normally have to do, but we'll see what happens.
Right, I'll see you in 2 seconds.
Okay. Right, see you soon. It's all part of my play. Oh, I'm really happy to be here to get today, guys. This is well good. I'm well looking forward to. I feel like I've always got a little gig to do every evening, and it feels like I feel get very excited about playing. He wasn't sorting the Wi-Fi out; he was getting himself a fork for his tea. Right, here we go. Oh, there you go. My picture's clear now. Right, I am going to sing because it is Something in the Water week. So we're going to play songs from Something in the Water, and I'm going to start with I Care. Don't let the reason that you've fallen off be that the world is cruel. 'Cause I know right now you think you've had enough, and I know that it's just not true. 'Cause even the highest mountains come from the ocean, and I know you got brittle bones, but they ain't broken. So if you care like I care, it's when we care, we open up our eyes, start to feel alive. Don't let the reason that you're falling off be that the world is cruel. 'Cause I know right now bad enough. And I know that you think it's not true. 'Cause even the highest mountains come from the ocean. And I know you got brittle bones, but they ain't broken. So if you care, like I care, it's when we open up our eyes. Try to feel alive. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah, oh oh oh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay.
Sound quality is a bit weird. It says April. Some people say it sounds great. Some people sound bad. I don't know what's going on. But we're here, and that is true.
Well, yeah, that's it. I just think, you know what? Because it's quite distracting, isn't it? You know, when it's not the comments are distracting. It's just when you see yourself pixely and you start thinking about
Yeah,
it.
it kind of pulls your confidence away.
I've only got an hour, so let's just pretend. Let's pretend
That everything is perfectly.
We have the full power of the BBC.
Yeah.
And those engineers that are there, right, are working like around the clock to ensure that the world sees Joe Dunwell perform, right? And even though that's not true, and it's just you're the only IT guy in our team, don't matter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay. This is a shout out for Kate and happy birthday. This is Diamonds. Swapped his home for the open road, and he sold his soul for a freight train rolling on. He tipped his hat to the times he's had and the memories past, but his time he's moving on. He's moving on. And he's a blue-eyed boy with jet black hair and whitewashed jeans. And he believes he's moving on. On, he's moving on. Diamonds, diamonds in his eyes, diamonds in his eyes, dollar signs. Diamonds, diamonds in his eyes, diamonds in his eyes, dollar signs. He swapped his boots and he always knew when they played that tune he'd be moving on. He tipped his hat to the times he's had and the memories past, but his time he's moving on. He's moving on. And he's a blue-eyed boy with jet black hair, whitewashed jeans, whitewashed jeans. And he believes he's moving on. On, he's moving on. Diamonds, diamonds in his eyes, diamonds in his eyes, dollar signs. Diamonds, diamonds in his eyes, diamonds in his eyes, dollar signs. The bottom of the bottle, we all fall down, bottom of the bottle. We all fall down, bottom of the bottle. We all fall down, bottom of the bottle. We all fall down, diamonds, diamonds in his eyes, diamonds in his eyes, dollar dollar signs. Diamonds, diamonds in his eyes, diamonds in his eyes, dollar signs. We all fall down, all fall down.
Woo! Nice one, mate. That sounded great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
How you feeling on a Monday? Like, I find that Monday is one of my favourite days. You know,
Weird, isn't it?
just the psychology behind like start of a new week. Anything is possible. You know, the whatever has been and gone the week before, you can kind of just like try and crack on and, you know, perfect. Because I feel like that's what life's about. It's just it's like a giant game of golf. You're just tinkering to try and get the perfect swing, and then you could have a perfect week. This is my mind, right?
I'm not sure if that analogy works with everyone.
No,
but yeah, I mean, for any golfers out there, they'll understand that. Yeah.
And then there's one game where everything is going perfectly.
Oh yeah.
And that's like life. You know, everything's going. Like
the psychology behind that day, that game that's going perfectly is going.
Oh, and you know that
like, it's all going to go wrong.
Yeah,
soon.
There's a tree looming somewhere.
You know, while you were playing, talking about life and where things go, actually, when you were playing Diamonds, then I had this realization of how important that song is for us.
Why?
Well, it's weird, right? We've never talked about this. Yesterday, someone said, "Do you guys chat like this all the time?" Right? This is true. This is how me and Joe has no idea what I'm going to say here. Our lives have completely changed over the last few years. They've changed from being musicians, working in the Dunwells, playing shows. I want to get a record deal, and all this this kind of thought process that works being a musician. And then a few years ago, we changed our mindset, and our mindset was more about connecting with our music and connecting and making the music that we wanted to make and playing in front of an audience that wanted to listen to our music.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then we wrote an EP, and on that EP, right, featured Diamonds, right? We recorded that song ourselves.
Yeah.
So that was the introduction into our commercial releasing of music, our own music. We co-wrote it with Lucy Spraggan, which was a introduction into not only like our releasing our own music, but writing with other artists for ourselves and for other artists. It was like really solidified us in. I mean, because like there's some really great. We've had a great opportunity to write a few songs with Lucy on her record, and she's written a few with us. So that opened up that opportunity. And not only that, we recorded the video with Declan Creffield at the studio, directly below the studio that we've got now. And the minute we walked into Declan's studio and recorded it, we were like, we need to get a studio here.
Yes.
And we got the place there. So everything that is like a keystone in our life, the writing, the production, releasing, the building fan base, networking, and being in our own studio, all revolve around that one song.
That's bloody brilliant. I didn't even think of that.
No, telling you. It just, while you were singing it, I was like, this is quite an important song for us. We need to give it a little bit more airplay because we don't play it that often.
We always play it with the band because it's like that big moment, and I love the call and response thing that goes on with it. And,
April said it's a diamond in the rough.
but again, I just think that we have too many songs, so
that's it. Speaking about the studio, I'm excited to find out what's going to happen. Maybe me and you can start performing together at the studio. We'll see. Mm-hmm. As soon as we get word, and then we can actually, we'll still continue doing these live streams, and we'll continue doing them daily as long as we can. And but hopefully we can start performing together, and then hopefully, touch wood, we may even be allowed to, have some of you guys round to the studio, in small groups. We don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen, do we? So we're going to keep an eye on that, and as soon as we know.
I think Thursday we find out more information.
I think so, yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a well-told story, that, Dave.
Well, that's my main thing.
Is it?
Obviously not that sentence there. That wasn't a great. I didn't form that one very well, but yeah. I just thought it was quite good. I thought it was quite
And that video is a great video.
Yeah, I loved it. In
I
fact,
find that fascinating. Like
great segue actually there. Once you've done the score,
the fact that we'd been looking for a studio, or the idea of getting a working space, and you wrote down on a piece of paper. You wrote down all of the criteria that you wanted. Like it had to be like within a 4 mile radius of home, easily to cycle to, quite close to town.
large windows, exposed like brick and things like that. Just like like you dream it to be like.
And then you walked into the studio, and we were like, "This is the place."
Yeah, and then the building as well. It's quite an old building. I mean, I'm not very good at my ears, but it's hundreds of years old, and it's all the windows are all made up, and they're like arched windows, which are really nice.
Single glazed.
Except for ours, which is obviously had some sort of damage at some point, so it had been ripped out, and a double glazed window, which in city centre that's more soundproof, and it's just it's like the largest window in the building. So it's like, telling you, it all works for a reason.
It's like you dreamt it up by writing it down, and it came true.
Absolutely, love it. Anyway, segue to that. Perfect segue. In that video, it featured a young lady called Charlotte Fox.
Oh yeah.
And Charlotte Fox's mum's birthday today, so I want to say happy birthday to Viv, and I've been asked to sing, which I'm very honoured, by the way, because you normally sing this song, but I've been asked to sing it.
Right, I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, this is called "Oh Lord." Oh. Can you hear all commotion going on behind me?
I heard a spoon in a plate.
That's L-Dog.
Nice.
He's working the comments.
What we having, Lachlan?
He's eating just a bowl of rice at the moment, which is very. It's got to that stage of lockdown.
Ran out of everything.
Rice. Okay. She puts a glass down on a table, turns around to face me. She said she don't love me anymore. She said this wasn't easy. No, but something's got to give. She said she don't love me anymore. No, I'm calling out your name. And oh Lord, I feel ashamed. And she says she cannot trust me after everything I've done. Said I can change, I can be a better man. Oh, she said this wasn't easy. Oh, but something's got to give. She said I can change, I can be a better man.
It's beautiful.
And oh Lord, I feel ashamed. And she says she don't love me. I'm trying to be with her. She doesn't love me, and I can't be with her. She said she don't love me. I'm trying to be with her. She doesn't love me, and I can't be with her. Oh, Lord, Lord, I feel ashamed. Oh, Lord. She puts her glass down on the table, turns around to face me. She said she don't love me anymore.
That was brilliant.
Thank you. Okay, L-Dog was trying to get involved in that, and he couldn't. His headphones weren't working.
People in the comments love it. Love the sound of the electric guitar. Love the husk. Love the husk on your voice.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
The Dave Dunwells show, everybody.
It's been great. Thanks very much. Cheers. Okay, I feel a bit more. Yeah, I feel a bit exposed by myself there.
Right.
Give it a notch.
I'm going to do... this is... this week is the Something in the Water era. So we released a bunch of songs, and I feel like it's anything from Colour My Mind, Something in the Water, and then we released a bunch of singles. So like We Made Fire in the Pouring Rain, All Time High, It's Okay This Time. Yeah. And this is We Made Fire in the Pouring Rain.
Go for it.
Let's get lost in a city, I don't know its name. Seeing the world on a paper plane. Open my eyes at the golden gates and I keep on searching. I run so far from where I used to be, and I run so high I can barely breathe. I followed stars on open seas. You say I've done it all, but there's so much left to see. What's going on?
You no longer exist in a visual sense.
Oh really?
Yeah, Lachlan, let's have a look at that laptop, kiddo. I've got my tech department on it, and he is confirming the comments saying that Joe is no longer. Oh, you're there now.
That's
did you
so
turn
weird.
your camera off?
I don't know.
L-Dog, technical department, everybody.
It's because he walked into the camera and made it all better.
There you go. Fixed it.
I've run so far from where I used to be, and I run so hard I can barely breathe. I followed stars on open seas. You say I've done it all, but there's so much left to see. Let's get lost in the city, I don't know its name. Seeing the world on a paper plane. Open my eyes at the golden gates and I keep on searching. I'm lost in the city, I don't care where it is. I find myself at the Tower Bridge. I move on and you remain, but we made fire in the pouring rain. We made fire in the pouring rain. I've climbed mountains that you would not believe, and I've made friends, the kind you always need. I've made peace peace with my inner enemies. 'Cause I keep tearing down the walls, there's nothing I can't reach. Let's get lost in the city, I don't know its name. Seeing the world on a paper plane. Open my eyes at the golden gates and I keep on searching. I'm lost in the city, I don't care where it is. I find myself at the Tower Bridge. I move on and you remain, but we made fire in the pouring rain. I said we made fire in the pouring rain. We made fire in the pouring rain.
I like that version.
Thanks.
Little folky shuffle.
Little folky shuffle going on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah, I think it's well, I don't know, it's just the whole thing about it. It's the whole idea. The when we wrote that song, we were definitely all the cities were kind of mingling into each other.
Into one, yeah.
We were in Nashville. We'd just come from New York or Austin or London, and
we did South by Southwest, and then straight into Nashville, and then we went to New York, and then Boston.
Yeah, great, brilliant memories.
Good time.
In fact, looking forward to doing it all again.
And that was where we played a ton of house concerts over in America.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
Which gave us the idea to do house concerts in the UK as well. So, again, a big learning curve.
Yeah,
Loved it. Right, I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna just jump straight in there, Dave, and play another song.
I think we babble a lot anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's good to get the songs on the go.
Yeah. This is the title track of the album. It's called Something in the Water.
Okay.
The street is what made me, and I left it to find new roads. But all the paths lead me back here, and I'm still chasing ghosts. I needed someone to save me, but you're the only one to hear my call. The memories that we ran from whilst we were chasing ghosts. Home, this is what I'm looking for. Where the red brick glows in the northern skies. It feels so close if I close my eyes. Oh, I never needed you more. Where my dad once said, boy, lift your head, don't you ever forget where you're coming from. I was looking for something, and you told me I would find my goal. It took some time to realize that the diamonds in the coal. There's something in the water, and there's something in my blood. Only now I realize that I've been chasing ghosts. Oh, and this is what I'm looking for. Where my dad once said, boy, lift your head, don't you ever forget where you're coming from. Oh, I never needed you more. Where my red brick glows in the northern skies. It feels so close if I close my eyes. I still find my way back. 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 I still find my way back home. I never needed you more. Where my dad once said, boy, lift your head, don't you ever forget where you're coming from. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, my dad once said, boy, lift your head, don't you ever forget where you're coming from.
Love it. Great tune. We don't really play that one that often as well either. I love playing that in Scotland.
At Loch Ness.
Oh, Loch Ness.
We did a video, me and Dave, whilst we were on tour, and it was the coldest thing I've ever done, ever. My strings felt like cheese wire. Not that you play cheese wire, but like I literally couldn't feel my fingers. So we did 2 takes, and the first take, the camera cut out halfway through, so we had to do another take.
We were crying. We were like, "Oh, let's do another one."
And that was I don't know if you were here on Friday when Roy came on. That was the weekend that we were supposed to go up to, like the top of Scotland and get a ferry across, but he pulled out of that show, so we decided to go back to Inverness. And we stayed in a hotel in Inverness, so we had a complete night off, and we just wanted to make it as fun as possible, so that we got to see, like, Loch Ness is not far from Inverness at all. It was like an hour's drive maximum.
Less even, yeah.
And it was just stunning because I've always wanted to see it, the Loch Ness.
Right. It's
just
kind of like one of those things that you bucket list places, isn't it?
And when you get there, you're like, because we didn't go around to the main car park. When you drive past the loch for ages, you're like, because there's loads of lochs around that area, and when you're driving, you're like, this can't be it, and then it's like you've arrived at your destination. You're like, we've been here for ages.
I'm looking for Loch Ness, and all I can see is a loch. It was great. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Didn't see the monster though, did we?
No. And then we had a really good. Cause that was so we went busking in the day. Yeah. We recorded that video. Yeah. And then we went to an open mic night in the evening.
Yeah.
Fully fledged music night day.
Yeah. That was good. A lot of fun. It was funny. We were just talking about. Going to New York and I mentioned that Lachlan's in the comments, and my educational standard when I'm obviously a part-time teacher as well now.
Fully fledged teacher.
Yeah, I'm going for the qualification. I think I'm going to fail that one. I'm not going to become a teacher. It's extremely hard, and my hat goes off to every single one of you who are teachers. It is tough. So we were doing our little bit of education. So a little bit of my education is while I'm working, put some educational stuff on TV. You know, something. As long as it's educational and it's not Pokemon or Minecraft videos on YouTube. So then Lachlan's brought his education in and he just said, so apologies anybody in New York at the moment. Lachlan's fact that he knows him. Lachlan will disappear under the ocean in 1,000 years. Thanks,
Lachlan.
In the comments.
Lachlan will disappear under
New
the
York.
ocean.
New York will disappear.
Oh right, sorry. You said Lachlan will disappear.
I might have done. We'll watch that back on the video and see.
Under the ocean.
But yeah, Lachlan will, if he's in New York, he's going to disappear in 1,000 years. But
will it?
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Look, it was on daytime TV, factual information.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's 100% true. But just
if somebody knows, let us know.
We'll tour there before then.
I hope we'll tour there before 1,000 years.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes on. Depends if you can write another album.
Can you last another 1,000 years?
Well, I lasted the first 1,000. Right.
I feel like you should play a song. I've just played 2.
Oh, Paul, I've already sung "I Care," so you'll have to tune in tomorrow and maybe Joel sing it.
Yes, I will.
You have sung 2, but you haven't. So Em Laycock requested a song, so you're going to do that later.
Yeah, it's on the list. Made a list today.
It's real, then, isn't it? It exists. It's on the list. All right. Let's go. Okay. Just stalling. Gosh.
You don't know what you're going to play, do you?
No, I do. I kept on wanting to sing. Let's get. And that's not the song that I wanted to sing.
Same key.
Same key.
I'm
not waiting for the sun. What's the point in sticking around? We have better days to come. I'm not waiting for that blue sky. And whatever comes my way, I'll keep dancing in the rain. Good things come to those who go for it. So what are you waiting for? 'Cause life is an open door. Living it up. No. Living it up. No. Nothing but blue skies, sun in my eyes. I'm living for the good times. Living it up. No. I'm on an all-time high. I'm on an all-time high. Turning better into sweet. I'm not making lemonade. What a lovely rainy day. I'm not waiting for that blue sky. I'm living it up. No, living it up. No, nothing but blue skies, sun in my eyes. I'm living for the good times, living it up. No, I'm on an all-time high. I'm on an all-time high. I'm tired of feeling life is a journey.
Yeah.
'Cause today is always. I'm living it up. I'm on an all-time high. 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 I was going to do the vocal Woodley bit, but I just couldn't do it.
I thought you were going to go for it.
I was, and then I went, I'm cat. I'm gone. I'm done.
Very, very fun.
Thanks, man. I love playing that song.
People are happy that you played it because it's a happy song.
Yeah.
I mean, it took us 10 years to write a happy song, and we are holding on to it.
Blowing out of us now.
For life.
Yeah. Okay. This is for M. Laycock.
This is for M. Close your eyes. Settle down. Nothing here is gonna hurt you now. Rest your head upon my shoulder, 'cause in that moment all my walls came down. And without knowing, you stole my heart without warning. You save me now, I'm falling for you. Lay you down, safe in my arms. save me now, 'cause I adore you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. Ooh. 'Cause I can hear you breathing, I can see you sigh. You and I surrender to the calm of the night. I never knew I needed this. No, I'll never forget the feeling that you gave me. I'm forever in your debt. And without knowing, you stole my heart without warning. You saved me now, I'm falling for you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. You save me now, 'cause I adore you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. You'll always be 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 safe in my arms. Oh, never thought that I could feel this way. Oh, never thought that I could make that change. Oh, you're the one that makes the world feel safe. You save me now, I'm falling for you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. You save me now, 'cause I adore you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. Ooh.
Always great to hear that song.
Just love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
That's like,
And I loved writing that song with Jamie Lawson. He's been on the show as well. He's just the most loveliest guy, great writer, good person to be around. So it was nice to say, just have that day over in Manchester. Just yeah, we'd not seen him for ages, so he'd just come off a tour with Ed Sheeran. So focusing on writing, and then we went over to his and wrote that song, and I feel like it will be a song that we will always play.
it's weird actually because you write songs and they're so personal. I mean, I'm sorry if we're repeating ourselves because we say it quite a lot, but it is kind of a bit of a mantra, or like it's the way that it's a conversation that we have with writers all the time. Whether it's Lucy May Walker, we spoke about it with her before, about the idea of what songwriting is, and when you do co-writes, it's not doing a third of the work just because there's three people in the room. You work really hard to dig deep, and by dig deep I mean like get the truth in the song. You know, like Joe can sing a phone book, if they even exist anymore, but he could sing a menu and it would sound like a really good song. And that's sometimes I feel like that's like not only just an amazing thing to do, it can actually be sometimes in the songwriting room, it can be a curse.
Yeah.
Because really bad lyrics can slip the net and you end up not actually writing the story that you wanted to write. Writing Safe in Your Arms is a song about being a dad and, you know, the fear of being a dad. And, you know, that's something that both of us experienced, and you don't want to fake that one. You don't want to get that wrong.
No.
You know, when you're writing it. So, you know, I think it's amazing. Writing songs with people today, with Matt Cardinal. You're writing about subjects that we don't know anything about, or at least we know we can. It's like attach the person that you know into that picture, and then sing what your emotional response, or write words down to what your emotional response would be, what you'd be saying. So, if it's a breakup song, or if it's a happy song, or whatever it is, you picture where you are in the world, and who you're with, and then you fit the lyrics around that. And it's like a therapy session. It's
That's
weird.
it. Oh, and it's so it's unbelievable, and it's so tiring at the same time. So like you walk out of 4 or 5 hours writing, and your brain is fried. As in, like you've used all of your efforts to. Sometimes all it is just changing a word "the" to "and." You know, like,
Yeah,
and
but
it's like you do this whole thing. You're like, rather than saying the road goes this way. Why don't you put an "and" in front of it? And the road goes this way, and everyone in the room goes, "That's genius. That's the best thing in the world." It's like, but it is like at that time you think I've just written the world's greatest hit.
Yeah, because right, the difference is that sometimes you can just change the word "and" to "the" or "the" to "then" or whatever it is, right? And sometimes it doesn't actually mean that much. See, it is kind of a bit of a, oh, that's so great. But when you change a simple word and suddenly everyone in the room understands the story,
Yeah.
because all of a sudden you've just put everybody in the right perspective, and then all of a sudden we all know what we're writing about. That's like, how good's this song? And that instantly then the floodgates open up, the chorus writes itself, the next bit writes itself after that, the middle eight comes in, and then the story develops, the characters develop.
Yeah.
It's floodgate stuff. It's great. I love it.
Love it.
It is weird.
Speaking of songwriters, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Wednesday.
Wednesday, guys, over the hump night is going to
Beatles
be
night.
Beatles night. You can't get
I've started learning one, so I've got one in the bag already, and then
Okay.
I'm going to learn another two. So what I'm started. So I'll have three, and then Gary will play 3 or 4, and you'll
I'll
play
play 3 or 4, yeah.
3 or 4. So it's going to be a full on Beatles night.
I mean that's great. I mean, it was Faye, wasn't it? When Faye was on, I love the fact that she said she loved the Beatles,
Yeah,
because every generation. I mean, all right, okay, you don't have to like every single song, and some of it. How much of it is like, a culture popularity competition? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's the Beatles. Oh, you've got to like them, but you cannot deny that when you put their records on, there are things on those records that just should not exist for that time period. They sound so advanced.
yeah.
The melodies, the lyrical content, the sonics in the recordings.
Eleanor Rigby, that song, the production on that song.
Unbelievable.
Eleanor Rigby picks up a rise I just, and the way that, and there's documentaries on how they got the phasing of the vocals, and I mean that was true testing everything out.
Oh yeah, making it up as you're going along. Changing the rules.
Yeah,
Love it. And for that alone, they are the godfathers of popular music. They are the ones that invented the whole thing.
yeah.
For me,
A few people are saying that we'll know more Beatles songs than Dunwells songs.
that's understandable. I think that is.
No, we'll know more Beatles songs than Dunwells songs.
You and I,
Yeah.
still understandable. I think we were half learning our songs for ages. So,
Right.
I
think we've got time.
Have we been to the Cavern? Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
The whole tour. Yeah, it's great. Norwegian
When
Wood. It's great
when did we go there? That we went there when we were recording in Parr Street for
We did.
the
We did when we were in Parr Street in Liverpool, recording drums and bits for the
for Communicate and Light of the Sky.
Yeah, great.
Good times.
So April says Yellow Submarine. Fun fact, everybody. Whether people think it's fun or not, Yellow Submarine was the first song that I ever learned how to play.
Look at the comments flooding in. Everyone's
Maybe I shouldn't have said fun.
fun fact, everybody.
I know, I'm not 100% sure if it was all. It was like the opening chords, which was also the same as Silent Night.
Yeah.
You know, so like it was between that and Yellow Submarine, but that started it for me.
Oh, is it Silent Night?
Kind of, yeah. It's like sit at the.
We are living. Yeah, love it.
I don't know. It's been a long time. It's been a long, but yeah, that's in the bag. That one. It's in there. Just activating. Well, can you actually believe that it's 52 minutes past?
Oh, we've waffled on.
I feel like have we waffled as much as normal?
I don't know.
Played a few songs.
I've put 4 or 5. I think we've got time for one more each.
I think we do. Are you going to play Army of Friends?
Yes.
Thank you so much for everyone who has streamed and downloaded Army of Friends already. Thank you for everyone who has shared the video. Please, let's continue. Let's get it over that 10,000 hump, and it'll be amazing. I think it will. It's just all of it's in the name of a good thing. So,
Jean wants to know, where is the first place that we'll go after quarantine is lifted?
studio.
I was going to say exactly the same thing.
Well, technically, I think the first thing would be to take the kids to school.
No, but us, where would we go?
Yeah.
Studio, straight to the studio.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my bike back. My bike's locked up.
Yeah, because we both brought. Well, technically, I brought both bikes.
And then I bought a chain for my bike, and I cut it too short. So then I got some chain extenders, and it was too long again. So I cut it too short again. So I need to go get some more chain extenders.
That was so funny.
I feel like it was money well spent, didn't I?
I have to go back to the shop. Why? I've cut my chain too short again. Oh.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
It's a true story.
I mean, we were just talking about the Army of Friends as well. The bike story definitely is very funny. But just to reiterate, thank you so much for sharing it, and it really is amazing if you do keep sharing it. I don't think you can share it enough. Get it out to as many people as possible.
Yes.
Every single penny goes towards charities against the COVID-19, NHS and others as well.
No one's listening, Dave, because they're all laughing at my chain comment. I will not take it to Halfords. I will not take it to a bike shop. I am going to fix this problem myself.
I didn't even know you could cut a chain, but you did it. And then when you fixed it, when you thought he'd fixed it, he was so excited because he got a little link converter thing, so it allowed him to extend his chain back. And I was just working away in the studio, and he brought his bike up. So it's a bit like you brought your bike up to the workshop.
Hey, Dave, I'm going to be a man. I'm going to fix my own bike. Watch this.
What are you doing? Go back to the shop. Cut the chain too short again. It's
costing, 2 bits of.
It's costing you some money. Is this fix?
I feel like there's a song in there somewhere.
Yeah.
The day you broke your chain. Oh, that's a song already.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like adaptation of lyrics there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, you sing us a song, and then I'll sing a song, and then.
I know you'll feel worlds apart right now, but to see your face on the screen might make us smile. Just be brave and be grateful we are safe. Don't be afraid, it'll be okay. There's no doubt in my mind that we'll get through this, but times like this we all feel a little useless. We are strong, we prove it every day. Don't be afraid, it'll be okay. enjoy the sun through our window, stay home and keep us safe. We'll just smile and keep our distance until our worries fade away. Watch our worries fade away. Then we'll hold each other again. It won't feel like it did before, because when we closed our doors, we began to break down walls. We became an army of friends, led by the brave, dressed in blue. While we stayed, we applauded you, until that day our dreams came true. We could hold each other again. We celebrate the people that we needed, and we recognize the sacrifice we all made. We locked the world away in a single day, gave the keys to those that kept us safe from harm, so that we're okay. Enjoy the sun through our window, stay home and keep us safe. We'll just smile and keep our distance until our worries fade away. Watch our worries fade away. Then we'll hold each other again, and it won't feel like it did before, because when we closed our doors, we began to break down walls. We became an army of friends, led by the brave, dressed in blue. While we stayed, we applauded you, until that day our dreams came true. We became an army of friends. 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 Then we'll hold each other again, and it won't feel like it did before, because when we closed our doors, we began to break down walls. We could hold each other again.
That was great.
Thanks, Dave.
I love watching the blue hearts flying up in the comments.
It gets you every time, man.
Do you know? I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. Right. So this is visual. You know, we were talking about we visualized our studio.
Yeah.
If anyone was listening earlier, we made a vision of what we wanted, didn't we? And it was weird the day you find out you get it. Do you know what I'm visioning now? I can see it, right? As soon as this lockdown's in our past, in our history, and we're all allowed to be together again, I am visualizing being stood at Millennium Square, singing in front of 5,000 people, in front of the LGI, singing that song.
That's a beautiful dream.
I can see it. I can see it now. And I hope you lot are there, because otherwise it's going to be lonely. I think we should leave it there.
I think we should leave it there.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we appreciate it so much that you come and see us every evening at 6 o'clock. If you could please spread the word and tell people that we're here.
Yeah. Share on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and just thank you guys for being part of this community.
Amazing. Right, stay safe, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.